Hello, what's going on, guys? Brandon here at the Migrated Gamers. We're gonna do a little, kind of a little update, nerd video, I guess, about Star Wars, because we are getting a lot of Star Wars this year. We're getting Battlefront 2, and we're also getting, of course, The Last Jedi. We already got Rogue One earlier in the year. I mean, it did come out last year, but we did get the DVD release and the Blu-ray release this year. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little talky boo, talk. We're gonna talk a little bit about some Star Wars news. We just got the trailer for The Last Jedi, so I'm not gonna do a Easter egg or my theories necessarily on it, because there's a ton of those out there. I'm way late to the party on it. Go check out some of those if you're interested in that. I'll give my opinions on it, and then we'll just continue about some other Star Wars news we want to forecast here. So we'll start with the trailer. I was very impressed with it. It kind of started out with the whole, Rey's a Jedi, Rey's training, she's getting really strong, what's going on with Luke? We hear Luke for the first time, which I think is the most important thing, because we didn't hear one, breath out of him during episode 7 there. So it's nice having a little bit now from him in this trailer. So I'm glad he narrated most of this. The quote at the end, "The Jedi have to end," or it's the exact words or something like, "It's time for the Jedi to end." Pretty cool. Definitely going a different way. It's definitely showcasing more of the Grey Jedi code is kind of what I think they're hinting at pretty heavily. So pretty excited about that. We also got lots of other news. We, of course, went to Celebration this year, and if you want to see some of the photos of us goofing off, we are on Instagram. I'll post a couple of them here in this video, but if you want to check them all out, we do have an Instagram. It's the Migrated Gamers Official. I'll put it in the link below. You can check that out if you really want to. Let us know how nerdy we look. But now we got some Rebels news. We got the last season, supposedly, of Rebels, the 4th season. After the climax of the last one, I think it's nice that they're gonna kind of call it quits. Hopefully, go in a different direction. I like the way they're handling everything right now. It's like, hey, you got this show coming out. You got Battlefront 2 coming out. You have a couple of some books coming out, because I think we are also getting a companion book to Star Wars Battlefront 2. So I'm pretty excited about that. I will be picking that up, because there's if you seen the trailer for Battlefront 2, it's not that they're hinting at a bunch of stuff. It just kind of shows you a little bit about the campaign. And I'm interpreting this from a very biased standpoint. I'm really hoping this is the case. But Mara Jade looks to be one of the characters on it from what I've seen. Of course, that's not the name they've given her. That's all speculation on my part. But they're doing a lot of things that it looks like the Mara Jade's character in the Legends, of course, was doing. And right before everything kind of changes, that you just have that one moment with her and Luke there, and it's kind of like, is this kind of what they're hinting at? Is this just, hey, this could happen? What's going on with it? I'm kind of excited to see where they take it. Again, completely speculation, but I'm hoping that's what they're doing, and especially coming out with the companion novel. We'll go ahead and see how that works. Here's a picture of what she looks like in the game. Again, she doesn't have the red hair. Again, it's not her actual name, but a lot of the things that, the little brief things I saw in the trailer kind of hinted that she was a special assassin, that the Emperor himself trusted enough to get done after his death, and of course that is the embodiment of Mara Jade. again, they can go in whatever direction they want to go with. It's a cool story arc, and so if they just kind of took that and negated everything else, that would be fine too. Just thought it was kind of cool, and the similarities that I saw in the trailer were pretty cool. So, looking forward to that. I'll pick up the companion novel, see what's going on. It would be kind of cool to see what they do. Also, looking at some of the other games, there's a bunch of games on EA's plate, and BioWare I know is trying to do something Star Wars oriented. So it'd be kind of cool to see what they're doing. I'm hoping they do something with the Clone Wars, kind of in their own vein. The TV show was great, I loved it, but I would like to see more of the clones and more of what happened there. It's a good universe that they created that I really think they can explore a lot more. And there was just a lot that they could do with it as far as like a video game, or even just like a TV series again, or something like a live action one this time, or just something interesting to mix it up. The Clone Wars was a very beloved era. It was kind of a big deal back before the prequels were even made. It's something Kenobi mentioned, right during the Clone Wars, your father died, So it was there's some folklore on it in the original trilogy, and I think we kind of got gypped as far as the prequels went. We didn't get to see much of the Clone Wars. It started at the end of Episode 2. It's also, my personal opinion, when Episode 2 got good was the end. And then we kind of just saw it in the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, and that was it. So we didn't even really get one full movie out of the Clone Wars. There was, of course, the standalone movie that they made based on the cartoon show, but would have been, it's kind of a missed opportunity on Lucasfilm's part for not doing something on it, and I hope they address it in the future. Also, the rumor mill's been turning about Revan for years, ever since he became not canon, since he became Legends. So hopefully we will get a canon version of Revan. Revan being one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe. I have every figure of him that you can really get at this point. A little obsessed, but it was such a good game. Hoping something like that continues. So I'm going to end the episode there. I want to end it with, what are your thoughts? What do you want to see from the upcoming books? What do you want to see from Star Wars is really, I guess, a better question. What do you want to see Star Wars related? What do you want to see? Leave your thoughts in comments below, and we will see you next time at the Migrated Gamers.